whoever seems to watch this, also you know who you are, who also watches this. Well, I have been unable to film videos due to my lack of ability to own a functioning car. Not very good at all. So it's currently Friday, not last Monday, but the Monday before. Yuck, this looks terrible in the video. Not last Friday, but the Friday before. My clutch went again in my car. Fantastic. So happy about that. That was really, really fun. Fortunately, well, not good that it happened in the first place. Fortunately, though, it happened while I was close to home. I was working, but it was while I was close to home, as opposed to being an hour and 10 drive away and then having to catch the train and going through a whole bunch of fucking issues that day. So yes, car broke down, got towed, went home. I only just got it back yesterday and had to fucking pay for it this time. It wasn't under warranty. So now I've got to go sort something out this afternoon with where I took it in the first place, because where I took it the second time said they can't do it under warranty. Fucked if I know. I don't know. I don't work there, but I want my $270 back. Please and thank you. I don't care how I get it. Because technically the job was done incorrectly then. Even though it was done by my mate who would have done it correctly at the dealership that I took it to. So I'm just a little confused in what the fucking problem is. Oh well, anyways, car's back. I can do more videos. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've actually missed doing them. I kinda like it. I've started kind of just making a few notes of things that I would like to talk about as well, just because it avoids me getting halfway through recording a video diary, a YouTube video, whatever it ends up being, and sitting here and going, look like a dickhead. Look like a silly dickhead. But yeah, I think there's going to be a bit of time soon to be able to go and put a new rim on my car to stop that bubbling, the shuddering of the vehicle, especially once it gets to like freeway speeds. It's not too bad, but shouldn't happen in the first place. I think, I don't know, could be affecting the clutch line system. Anyways, back to the clutch line system. Apparently it had air in it, but my mate bled it so many times. He goes, I think I bled it like 3 or 4 times, which means attempting to get the air out of the system for the people who don't know. And it felt good, like the clutch felt normal for the first 3 weeks and then very quickly just went. But now, this time, they've said the same thing essentially. Mind you, a line, like a clutch line, needed to be replaced because apparently I had a split unit anyways the first time. I put my sunnies on. I have been without these things for 2 weeks and I'm sick of squinting. It actually gives me a headache. Yes, so the clutch line got replaced, the system got bled, felt fine for 2 weeks. 3 weeks, and then it started to go again. And then they just said it's got air in the system again. Okay. Maybe there's a bigger problem? Possibly? Hello? Like, I don't get it. Maybe when I said that, he would have gone, I don't know, he looked at me like he was a fucking idiot, to be fair. He goes, I'm like, oh. He goes, oh, it had air in the system. Okay. So, he goes, we bled it. That's $270, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, I took it to one in Sydney, and they replaced the line and bled it, and it felt fine for 3 weeks until it didn't feel fine. And the NRMA bloke that came out said, could be the slave cylinder, because the reservoir wasn't low on fluid, and it wasn't like below max or anything like that, so didn't appear to have air in the system, and it would have gone to the top anyways after that amount of time. So I'm just even more confused. And then when I said to him, I'm like, the NRMA bloke said it could be the slave cylinder. I think it also is the slave cylinder. Listen, I did 2 years of a mechanic apprenticeship. I'm not a very good mechanic, but I have an idea. A shit one at best, but I have an idea. I'm like, would maybe the slave be an issue then? Like, if it got bled and line replaced and now there's a further issue? Listen, at the end of the day, if it happens again, well, I'm actually going back to the place that I got it done the first time this afternoon and say, hey, these guys have had to bleed it again. I don't know if there was a further issue that wasn't fixed while we were there, but yes, it did feel good for 3 weeks. Then it was a problem. I asked him, does it fall under warranty? And he said he can't do it under warranty because it's not where I originally got it done, so I need to go back there. However the fuck that's all going to work out, we'll see. I really need to get into this left lane, otherwise I could be in trouble. Beep. So, yeah, thrilled to bits about that. Listen, at the end of the day, it should all get fixed. There's no point whinging about it. I've got all the time in the world. Put first things first. If I was a stupid little, unmotivated, non-stoic little boy, I'd go, ugh, I just want to get home and play Counter-Strike. Which leads me to my next point. My PC, on the same week as my car shitting itself again, exploded. Yes, you heard it correctly, exploded. Not as bad as like, but pop. Not good. So you can imagine how I was feeling at the time and how much restraint I had to have to not verbalize it like a dickhead. It was Friday afternoon. I was putting my last quote together for the day on my iPad, and my computer was just playing YouTube. That's it. It was running YouTube. Mind you, it probably exploded because it was a gambling video. So maybe that's a lesson learned. Anyways, I was watching YouTube. And all of a sudden the screen went black, and this all happened within like half a second, may I add. Screen went black. I heard a pop come from the PC itself, like a small little. I was like, what? look up, obviously saw that the screen was black. Yeah, I'll try to maneuver. And then I smelt like a burning electrical smell. Uh-oh! Not good. And then a red light on the graphics card. Now, I did do some Dr. Googling. The red light on the graphics card means it has insufficient amount of power. And it led to one of three things being wrong. One, the graphics card has failed. Two, the motherboard has failed. Or three, which I'm hoping, which I actually doubt, but I'm hoping is the case, the power supply has failed. Now, either way, the thing has to go back to Melbourne. It is currently on its way to Melbourne as of today. I took it to the post office yesterday afternoon because, oh my God, well, to begin with, obviously it's got to go back to Melbourne, so it needs to be heavily protected. I had to buy a box big enough to fit the PC in. I had to stuff the whole PC with, supports essentially, and the whole box as well. What did I use to do said task? Well, they gave me a few options. You could either go to Clark Rubber and get packaging support foam. You could use old clothes. You could apparently you could use bubble wrap, but I wasn't really too entertained by the idea because you're meant to not have any static in there. I think bubble wrap has static in it, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, the supports within the PC to support the PC and within the box that I landed on was, drumroll please, pool noodles. I bought 5 pool noodles to stuff my PC with in the correct manner, essentially. I was using a bread knife to saw off pieces of pool noodle to make sure they all fit correctly, and you had to slowly wedge it in too because it's a PC, you're not meant to be touching and grabbing and moving shit anyways. But I think I stuffed technically a whole pool noodle's worth of pool noodle into the PC itself to make sure if it does go whoa, it doesn't have any issues, because it's got to get shipped to Melbourne and God knows how that's going to go. And then the outside of the box, okay, bye.